Now we're moving on to our phone-in segment where we get to discuss a very topical issue actually. Should I say it's on the lips of people? Yeah, few people, some persons are actually talking about it. Today we're diving into a conversation that hits close to home for many Nigerians, the integrity of leadership. Now, the recent resignation of Akwa Ibom Commissioner Ini Ememobong following Governor Umo Eno's defection to the APC has sparked a national debate about the values that guide our leaders. What do you think? Does loyalty to a leader trump personal conviction? Should public officials prioritize principle over party affiliation? We want to hear your thoughts. Now, you can call or text us now and join the conversation. Hauwa, what do you think about
I believe
his resignation?
With this particular issue, and it's something general, but this particular issue of, the defection of Governor Umo Eno to the APC, and with a statement that he made saying that any of his cabinet that does not move with him to the APC should be ready to resign. And that is a very strong statement, and that really shows where your direction is, because at the end of the day, you cannot coerce anybody.
You cannot.
It is a free country at the end of the day, and anyone can pick and choose where they can be allegiant to at the end of the day, to any political party. But then at the end of the day, making that kind of statement shows where your priorities are. But then let's take our first caller of the day and let's hear their thoughts. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sister. Happy Salah.
Thank you very much. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Rabi Salih, calling you from Katana State, precisely my local government.
All right, good morning, Rabi. What are your thoughts on this issue?
Okay, thank you. Your topic today is integrity of leadership.
Absolutely.
Yes. So most of the leaders nowadays, they lack some qualities of integrity. Because what normally they are showing concern is their self, their relatives, not to the people that vote for them into power. Most of the leaders we have nowadays, they are begging for electorates to vote for them. But when they claim the seat of power, they forget all the promises they have done. And they do not show concern about the people. What we have during the queue and vote for them. This is what we lack in this political arena. So when you look at the nature of this government in particular, since the inception of this government, everything become hard in Nigeria. People are suffering. Those our leaders who are very close to the president, they cannot come out boldly and inform him this policy is hard to Nigerians. They must reduce it or ameliorate it so that the Nigerians this suffering will reduce. They fail to do it. So in this situation, that is why if now election is going to perform today, or somebody can simply questionnaire and distribute questionnaire about those who are happy with the government and those who are not happy, the response will be different. I am telling you of this. Those who are in Abuja living in luxurious life, they not understand people are suffering, both everywhere, particularly in the north. So there is no integrity. I'm telling you, it is only very few can show concern of the people. I salute the courage and the audacity of one of the senators from Borno, who came out boldly and informed the true color, because he is not a hypocrite. No, he came out boldly and tell the truth. That is the type of leadership we lack. So there is no integrity to leaders. If you look at what is happening in Nigeria now, since from independence down to now, politicians are campaigning potable water, electricity, and healthcare. We don't have it in Nigeria at all. The worst minister in Nigeria have in power is this present minister. It's the worst in terms of power. So there is no integrity of this leadership. So but it's not late. They can change their mind. They compare God. Because most of them are swear. They take Quran. Some of the Christians, they take Bible and swear. So I don't see any integrity or sympathy of part of leaders today. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. And he made a lot of important points where he noted that it's all about integrity, and the people in those political positions do not have integrity, as he said. You're made to swear to do right by Nigerians, but then at the end of the day, what happens? Most of the things are not being done.
Exactly.
But, yes.
So we have another caller. Shatima is on the line. Good morning, Shatima. Thank you so much for calling in this morning.
Good morning, Hauwa. Happy Salah in Arias.
Good morning, Shatima. I hope you had a wonderful Eid.
Alhamdulillah, we do, despite the fact of the operation and the price hike. But we thank Almighty Allah for giving us the privilege and means of celebrating Salah successfully. We thank God.
All right,
that's good. Please kindly share your thoughts on the topic at hand.
Integrity of a leadership. Well, to me, you could have substituted that word leadership with rulership in Nigeria. But we have leaders, but there are very few among them. Among the ruling class that we have now, we don't have leaders, but with the exception of very few, I stand to be corrected. Very few among them that they are entitled to answer the name leaders. But majority of them, they are rulers. You know, there is a difference between a ruler and a leader. A leader is someone that will give you egg, and he will manage it directly. And a ruler is the one that he will feed himself and his children with chicken. And at the end of the day, he will allow you to survive on grasses and leaves who are not poisonous. So that's the difference. And you see now about the Akwa Ibom issue, I really appreciate that commissioner. Now, if Akwa Ibom people they can think and rethink, they have a replacement of their governor. That commissioner, they could have support him or give him support to become the #1 citizen of that state. Because that is the people that they have their people in their mind. Why did I say so? Because any leader or any ruler that he was in the corridor of power in this present administration, if you see him defecting from any party to APC, he doesn't have the quality of leadership. Because APC, whether we like it or not, if at all we are going to say the truth, even they are #1 among them, our president is always telling us that we should be patient. He knows the situation that we are undergoing. That means we are in a deep hardship. They know themselves. And right from the inception of the APC to date, nothing that Nigerians are receiving rather than torment. Torment, that's what we are receiving from them. They create artificial poverty and injustice into society. They created unnecessary hardship. They injected into them, into our society. Nigeria had become something else with focus of challenges that I will not even mention. Most of us, we know the reality. We can only talk on politics to polish the political party of the APC. But if we are going to say the reality, we know what we are experiencing in this country, and nobody can say nobody has any words to defend APC. Even their president was saying we should take heart. A change is coming. When? 2 years in office, no any relief. 2 years in office, no security. 2 years in office, no adequate electricity. 2 years in office, no potable drinking water for a Nigerian. Look at a city like Kano. No potable drinking water in Kano. We are seeing over reports everywhere. So the only thing for us is we should dive off to push out this APC out of power. That's the only relief that we can have. If not, I don't think if there is anything that will come. 2 years is enough. 2 years is enough for a desert to turn into forest. If at all you have been dedicated and you stand up to task. So 2 years is not a 2 days. You can bring so many change. But we are not saying anything rather than hardship. So we are praying for Almighty Allah. Even though I am sorry, I cannot condemn all the leaders. There is good one among them. But we are cautious to shine their eye and check the bad one so that we can replace them with the good one for the smooth ruling of Nigeria. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, and may Allah help us to witness a better Nigeria in 2027. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Shatima, for calling. You know, he made a valid point, you know, talking about leadership and rulership. And it's one of the major issues that the Nigerian polity is facing, you know, the complexity between, the complex interplay between leadership and followership. It is a major problem when it comes to the Nigerian politics. You know, I don't see any reason why as a leader you should put yourself first. No, the people comes first. And the commissioner has shown, you know, a very good example. It just shows that, you know, we still have good people as leaders.
And, I believe the reason that this is somewhat out of the ordinary, especially in Nigeria, is there aren't a lot of people that might have a high moral standing, whereby if it is not good for the people, you're not up for it.
Sure.
Because at the end of the day, leadership is for the people. You're supposed to be there to serve the people. And then at the end of the day, you would look at different events that have happened all through the course of the years in Nigeria, whereby there are situations that are scandalous. And if anyone was of high moral standing, high moral value, you would step back and make sure that the person that is more suitable to do that job, do their job. And we have another caller on the line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for joining us. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Engineer Salihu. I'm calling from Zaria.
All right. Good morning, Salihu. How is Zaria this morning?
Zaria is cool. Everybody is Salah activity is still ongoing, you know, in the north. That's how it is.
All right. Great. What are your thoughts on this particular topic?
Yes, my thoughts is I'm not going to waste your time. It's a direct issue. When you have not particularized it on an issue tied to Akwa Ibom commissioner who resigned because the government gave terms, which to me is totally undemocratic. So because of that, the man has made a name for himself, and I will urge people of integrity to emulate him. You know, it's difficult to have people of that type in this present Nigeria. Because because of the difficult economic situation, godfatherism and all sorts of things, people will just sell their conscience. So that man has really made a name, and if you go across social media platforms, you can see the way it's being praised. So we pray that we should be able to hold back. There is hunger, but these things are temporary, and people's names will reverberate in future. At the end of the day, we hope that this man will be a leader in future for Akwa Ibomites. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. He made note of, people. There aren't a lot of people like that, and it is something of something to think about. Because at the end of the day, if you get a situation like that, the people are lauded, applauded, and made it seem as if it's a diamond in the rough type of situation where you cannot find these kind of people in this country, which is a very huge shame due to the fact that our morals that short that, we cannot identify what is right and what is wrong.
True.
But we have another caller. We have Abasinkong on the line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Abasinkong calling from Gombe State.
Yes, good morning, Abasinkong. How are you doing this morning?
I want to appreciate you two beautiful birds sitting there and giving an analogy of what is on the ground.
Thank you very much.
Straight to the point. Integrity and leadership. Sincerely speaking, we don't have leaders. But I want to praise that man who took a bold step. He's from my place, Akwa. I'm from Akwa, and I'm from Tinubu. And that is our character, general characteristics. We don't tolerate nonsense. If the governor go haywire, his subordinates should sit him straight. Yes, and that is why they said your life can preach a better sermon. Yeah. Our life is a microcosm of what it needs to take for others to see and follow suit. And being human beings, we are a reflection of whom others are seeing. Why must we continue to do the bad things? Look at to do the bad things when we know that we need to do the right thing. Look at like Delta. The commissioners, everybody, they follow the governor. Follow just like cattle that are going one way. We must change. This is the time for us to change our attitude. Our myopic sense of reasoning must be changed. High moral standing, that is the issue. Somebody who has high moral standing cannot demarcate himself or herself. Probity, we must continue to have that high standard of probity. Integrity is the key word. And then policy. As a man, if you don't have policy, zero. As a woman, if you don't have policy, zero. And in order to crown this up, we must be sincere to ourselves. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much.
He made a really valid point there. I mean, people need to understand what exactly is leadership. Leadership is guidance.
Absolutely.
Every step of the way you live your life, the way you do your things, people are looking at you. And then as a leader, you are meant to serve. That is what you're meant to do. It's not about, having the power to, delegate and give instructions and all of that.
Dictatorship.
Not at all. So, and it really shows that, hey, there's a bit of hope, in the Nigerian politics, being that we have people who have integrity and principle. Good morning. We have another caller on the line. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning. Ismail calling from Nigeria.
Good morning, Ismail. How are you doing today? And how is Mina this morning?
I'm doing fine.
Please kindly share your thoughts on the topic at hand.
All right. The topic is integrity of leadership. Yeah, as a matter of fact, a lot of people are speaking, even the first or second and the fourth last, they was about it. We lack integrity. We lack integrity. Even with the electorate are the major problem of this country. Like the commissioner resigned because the governor have defected from another party. Okay, let's ask ourselves, why did he resign? Is it for Shepard's interest or for the development of the state? Governors are not performing. Do we see any commissioner or any appointed resigning because the government is not performing? No. With the major problem we have, like I was speaking with one of the youth leaders of it. I was asking, is complaining that the party is not giving them anything. I said, are you after the development of the community, or you are after yourself? Could they serve for the party and they are not giving it? As you put that aside, what should matter to you is the person we elected, is it performing or not? That should be your concern. We are not concerned about that. All we are concerned, the government should come home, we go and greet him, or the commissioner or super should come home, we go and greet him, he put his hand in the pocket and give us. For how long are we going to do that? How many minutes are we going to spend that? It's not performing, it's responsible. Our schools are dilapidated, our roads are not utilized, but we are not complaining of all this. Whatsoever is going to give us is what matters to us. That is not democracy. It is not democracy. And also, my major concern, like in Niger State, the present commissioner, the present minister of State of Agric, when he was senator, there was a road he started from Niger to Kwara, which is the major road in our kingdom. He tried his best, but now there is no more in power. That road, there is no continuity, but that road is nothing for us to never again. No any project is going on there. We need continuity in this country. I think we should embark on continuity project in this country. That will help us a lot. So I am appealing to I'm appealing to with the electorate. I think it's high time whoever is going to contest for any position from presidency up to councillorship. I think it's high time we start signing MOU with each one of them. We are giving you this target as a commissioner or as a want you to deliver this in 4 years. If it is not performed, we should take him out. We have a form that can be elected. We have a form for the that call him back. If it's not performing, take him out.
I believe we had an issue with his network.
Exactly.
Please make sure you call us back so that we can hear a completion of your thoughts. Make sure you call us on the numbers displayed on your screen and send us a WhatsApp message so that we can read out your thoughts and know where your position is. It is still on, leadership and our political scene in the country. We have another caller on the line. Hello, good morning. Yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning, happy Salah.
Thank you very much. What is your name and where are you calling from?
I'm from Port Harcourt.
All right, good morning. Can we hear your thoughts on this issue?
Concerning for this our leader. I don't know why and nowadays those our leaders don't have our time. They will just deceive us. So say because of your interest or because of people's interest. It's like all of them loot money. They will locate to ABC. Where this one loot money, all of them, both their data, both to Akwa, both to everybody, both of people, all of them, they will feed the money. Nothing will happen. Cannot hear anything again. That's why the crisis is full everywhere. Because our children they hear those things. That's something you do. Children also hear it because of tomorrow. But they cannot know. When children of nowadays now they hear such of things, it's not good. Don't want this money, nothing happen. Don't want to do this, nothing happen. But don't use and they play. There's Kiyawa democracy. He did it because of our. He said renew, which renew? No renew. It's like go commissioner Calabar Highway 30% for 2 years. How many years they finish it? No commissioner here. Yeah, you can see it. You cannot see it. And then go commissioner 30% of the road. You are going to 750,000 kilometers. For how many years? For those 2 years. Why are you deceiving ourselves? This country, I don't know, our matters they don't tire God. Let me tell you. God to complain. Our complaint, no right. That's why everybody stand up. That was our labor. People that because they don't collect price. All those things, they cannot do anything. This country is nothing is moving well now. Even the bank you got your money. The bank you got your money. No fuel, nothing. Everything. People will drive for street. No good drugs. If you take drugs, cannot work. Nothing government is share for us. How do you do the democracy? It's not the democracy. Everybody they die everywhere. Kill everywhere. Kidnap everywhere. You cannot travel on the road. Why? No road. See first road. For how many years? More than 25 years, they now finish it. Don't abandon it. Tomorrow another government will come now. That Calabar will go abandon it. That money is waste. Why you do something left? Cannot do something right. Nobody they talk. Why you something to shop like this? Cannot talk again. Why? See Ghana. The Ghana president by the last 2 months. He for that by 2 months, 6 months. I should not pay his salary. Why? He said you have money before I enter the seat. They use our money buy all those things. He said cool down. You too. Can you cool down for the matter? Can you cool down? Can you adjust? Say somebody adjust, now everybody could die finish. I don't know who call who, where everybody die finish. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts there. So, Hauwa, I want us to look at what, the highlight that the commissioner stated on his letter. In his resignation letter, Obong made it clear that his principles prevented him from following the governor into the new party. He emphasized that he could not align with the APC's platform, hence choosing to leave his position in the cabinet. Now, in his words, I quote, "I cannot, in good conscience, continue in government following the governor's decision to join the APC. I am not prepared to join the APC." Now, this is it. Conscience first.
Absolutely.
When you have that conscience, it speaks a lot. It tells you the right thing to do and what not to do. Okay, so Hauwa, I think we have another caller on the line before we proceed.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. It's Naida for the other time. I have a network issue on my side.
All right, go ahead. Thank you for calling back.
Yeah, from Nigeria. So as I was saying earlier, you see, we need to be serious in this country. We Nigerians are not asking for much. Give us good roads, give us education. Let's have a quality education. Let's have a water to drink. These are all basic things Nigerians need. And you have seen in all these things, like in my state, in Nigeria State, they are operating on what do you call it? They are operating on this monthly what do you call it? The money that every local government will gather in the name of whatsoever. My local government, Bagudu local government, collected the highest in Nigeria State, almost between 1 and 10 in the whole federation. But please come to Bagudu and see if there is any development in Bagudu. Where are all this money going? For God's sake, our stakeholders are not speaking because the share of the money is being given to them. Is that democracy? Come and see our road. It takes us almost 4 to 5 years to don't even have a potable water. Almost every week a borehole is being taken in Bagudu. We are not more than 11 kilometers to the dam. We have a lot of water, reserve water there. How much is it going to cost to give people a potable water to drink? Our schools are thank God for mainstream, which are rehabilitating our schools now. We are collecting higher subvention in the state, but nothing to write in mobiles. What is our problem in this country? For God's sake, what is our problem? We are not asking for much. Give us good education. Let's have access to a quality healthcare. Let's have a good road. But none of this, we don't have all this. Like one of our community yesterday, they were being attacked by bandits. Someone was killed there. Security was nothing to write about. Then what is the democracy all about? We say government to be the people by the people. Then the people are not taking the part of the government. Then what is the essence? I think it's better the military to take over. We know that yes, we are under the dictatorship. Because during the military, we have a lot of development. If they cannot do it, I think let them step them and let the military take over. Because we are not, like I said, there is no continuity in this country. What is our problem? Every state should learn from Lagos. Lagos is a case study. Any government that comes, there is continuity. Look at how Lagos developed today. Why can't we emulate? Is it a crime to copy from other states in as far as development? May God bless TVC. May God bless Nigeria. May God bless Africa. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much. Once again for calling back and also sharing a thought.
There's something that he made very clear. He made it known that our leaders need to reprioritize due to the fact that impact, that effectiveness, that efficiency that they need for everything to be as good as it is supposed to be is not felt by the people. And to talk about, the commissioner in the Obong, him saying that they don't share the same principle, which is absolutely true. When it comes to politics, there has to be, you know, a vision that you have, a roadmap that, you know, you go by. But then let's take our next caller. Hello, good morning.
Oh, good morning. I forgot the sister's name.
Maimuna. Good, yes, Bagudu.
Maimuna.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning, both of you.
Yes, good morning.
Happy Salah.
Thank you very much.
Yes, my name is Adi. I'm calling from London.
Thank you, Adi. Good morning.
I'm going to be different from other viewers. You see, when you talk of integrity of leadership, you can't find integrity in politicians. When two people are talking, and when the other one says something like it's not okay, the other one says, this man must be a politician. What does that show you? That means that you are not saying the truth. So integrity in politicians, no. I remember the last government. People say integrity. That is the worst government. Under that government, you see somebody, individual built 753 estates in Abuja. Where did the money come from? Under the nose of the Malami, who is the Attorney General there. Nothing happened. Malami told Nigeria that there are 400 people, they have the name, sponsoring bandits, Boko Haram. He did not prosecute anybody. Now he wants to be governor of his state. So if people are complaining, let them look back. The rot of that 80 years cannot be wiped off in 2 years. It's not possible. In as much I'm not giving this government 70%, now let's come back to Akwa Ibom. For a commissioner to resign, it doesn't mean the commissioner has integrity. No. It's because he might have a beef with Akpabio. I might have a beef with APC. Maybe he has considered on APC, they didn't give him the ticket. So something must be upset about something. I'm sure his wife will be fighting him at home. Because once you leave, no money will be coming in. He will be isolated. And when Nigeria are praising somebody like this, if you check, the person must be suffering underneath. So number 3, when you talk of politics in Nigeria, people can defect. Because politics in Nigeria is about interest, personal interest. Politics in UK is about the interest of the people. Because it can't be your personal interest, not possible. Because you'll be checked out. But in Africa, let's say Nigeria, it's about their personal interest. They spend money for people. They buy rice, buy everything before you vote for them. And when they get there, they want to do whatever they like. So why are you complaining? So that's our system. So the governor that defected, I didn't blame him. He knows why he defected. He knows what he wants. Maybe it's his own personal interest. And the commissioner, no. There is not the first commissioner to resign. Now about the security of Nigeria, I'm not happy about the security. I blame the federal government for the security of Nigeria because they are in charge. The other things that are local in the state level, blame your state government, your state governor. They are the one in charge of that. So all politicians, we know their secret. They come here, they buy property here. Nobody is living there. Property that we that are living in UK for over almost 40 years, I cannot purchase 3 million, 4 million property, pounds. And they bought the cash. They lock it up here. We saw it, we know it. Nothing is secret here. But you are saying you want integrity. If you are looking for integrity, don't go to politician. No single politician in Nigeria. Mention one. Either the party leader or I will show you their property in London. So which integrity? They just cover up. So once you are a politician, you are part of them. No exceptions at all. It's integrity. That's why when they lose election, they go to court. They won't say they leave it for Allah. No. They will go to court. Why? Why can't they leave it like that? So that's my own view about this issue. God bless Nigeria.
Amen.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you so much, Ade, for calling. But it might really interest you. Thank you so much for your views, by the way. But it might really interest people to know that Obong is known for his discipline. You know, his discipline, party loyalty, and professionalism. I mean, we still have politicians who are, you know, mindful of switching from one party to another. You know, Wike is, you know, a good example. And I'm not sure that commissioner is a politician. He should be a technocrat. I mean, Come on.
But then
he really took a hard decision, actually.
I believe that the reason that each and every Nigerian, or some would laud him, most would laud him, but then some would have this skepticism that it is not something unusual to see someone do something out of their own interest, even if it seems, noble to do it at the end of the day, because there's always a talk of politicians or whoever it is in a seat of power having ulterior motives when it comes to things like this. But then at the end of the day,
it is what it is.
You just have to look at it. We have another caller on the line. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, what is your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Ablatis. I'm calling from Oyo State.
All right, good morning, Ablatis. What are your views on this issue?
Okay, concerning the commissioner that resigned because his principal
leadership and integrity. Yes.
I don't think that seems to be an integrity because nothing has changed from the way he is ruling when he was in PDP and now in APC. He should have resigned for his principal not performing, not that effect, because all the parties lack ideologies. They operate on the same defecting ideology. So I see no reason why a commissioner will resign because his principal is going to another party. The party that he left and the one that he became a member is the same thing.
I believe we lost our caller. Please do well to call us back so that we can hear the rest of your views. There was one thing he said, party ideology, and that is a really huge statement, should I say, or something that should have a question mark. Party ideology. Do Nigerian political parties have a seamless, straight party ideology? And that is a huge question when it comes to having a state governor declaring that anyone that does not go with him to another party, how are you sure that they share the same principles, the same ideology as you do? But then we have Shetima again on the line. Let us hear him. Hello, Shetima. Thank you for calling back.
Shetima calling back again.
Yes, thank you for calling.
Thank you so much. Honestly speaking, to me, I was talking about the previous government. Whether we like it or not, the previous APC government. So it's a continuity of this government under the same platform, APC party. So majority of the governors in Nigeria were from APC. And under ideal democracy, if your governors are messing off, that is why we have a chairman of a political party. It comes to order. Look, what you are doing is wrong. We want you to bring sanity to the people. This is our party. We were after supporting the party. Do something better. Do something that will touch the life of the people. But nothing is coming out from the chairman of that political party. And Ganduje, a chairman of the APC, was from Kano. And presently now, as I'm talking, no potable drinking water in Kano. What are you saying? This is political party that tells Nigerians woefully. And we have no words to defend APC. APC is a peddler. And that is why we reserve respect to that commissioner from Akwa Ibom. Why? Because he did all this while. And you can pardon me. I said 2 years previously, but it is 10 years that APC is ruling this country. In 10 years, nothing has been changed. Today, if you say today, tomorrow will be worse than today. What kind of ruling is that? We are expecting relief, but all day is worsening. So we cannot talk. We have to talk. And because APC has failed woefully, so we are looking for the replacement of that political of that party. We are looking for replacement. This is 10 years. 10 years, Hauwa, 10 years, as I said earlier, is big enough to change a desert into a forest. If at all you are serious, look at the money that they are sharing. Look at the allocation of each and every governor in Nigeria. But nothing is coming off. And the leadership of the APC at the center, they keep news. For what? Why? Give people money and they are not doing anything with it. But as I say, I reserve respect to some political, to some governors, like the governor of my state, Professor Zulu. I respect him much. Anybody that comes to Maiduguri, he will see change, and that is what we are calling. We are not after anybody, but what we are after is Nigeria. To see change, to see project that will touch the life of the people. If you come to Maiduguri, you will surprise. If at all you have spent some years, you do not come to Maiduguri. If you come now, you will be surprised. You will start arguing with yourself. Is this Maiduguri that I know? Why? Because of the leadership of the governor. So we are calling for them. If they want that seat our governor, the governor of the APC provincia will change. All what we are after is change. Bring something that will touch the life of Nigeria. That's only our call. We are not after anybody. But we are after change and the betterness of Nigeria. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Shetima, for calling back again and then sharing your thoughts. I think our leaders should draw lessons, should draw inspirations from other countries. We have other countries doing remarkably well when it comes to integrity and setting personal principles for themselves and putting the people first. We have Rwanda, we have Singapore, where they have, a very strong institution where leaders are accountable. Leaders are meant to, go by the law, just like every other citizen. I think we have a caller on the line. Hauwa, do we?
All right, I think we have our last caller. Hello, good morning. I believe we've lost our caller, and this was an insightful, segment, making sure that we understand and we wake up from our slumber that morals and values are very important, especially when it comes to leadership, especially in relation to integrity and doing things for the greater good. We have to look past our personal interests and make sure that, all the people that you're supposed to serve are doing well and doing good. We'll be going on a short break. Thank you for all your contributions, and make sure you stick with us for our next segment, where we'll be diving into a conversation that, hits home. It's the trajectory of our leadership across all boards. So make sure you stay with us, and we'll be right back.